102.7.
Okay, yasan esin konya biem ene bnada no na abo apa ho sima edu 410 pepe yedi mutu a akopim no nsia na yasori ama news team no atake over live on Promise 102.7 live on Facebook Promise Online TV and a Promise Radio 102.7 Promise Radio 102.7 show no SIN live Promise Television Highway Sports and utie na ushebi kasa fidie no eso ye nkomo pi ha ene enwumre wa brabadwafo nyina ebeka the boss player ho ne ebedi kan akọ amanoni nsemu kakra ye ba na afeye ye fisema ya boabo anono ede atomanim ye stories House of Folk Kumasi Asante Kotoko ye Black Stars nsem Henry Asante Chum or a spokesperson in the Ghana Football Association wakasari afan goal and in Niger games yebe bonum we woni nyina sem ha nanwumrei yede ba abesomo dwumadi no so fa comment giant Facebook na yenkenkan from our Promise Online TV Promise Radio 102.7 the boss player Eugene Adu Poku striker Petit Pele what na say boss good evening
solo na bibia bokode
nyame adom boss
okay nyame ko kama
kakra boss
all right say eye ne yeda bay
eye ne de nyame ya adom a 3rd May
yes
2025 yes
okay May bosume no ne da tosum yensa 3rd May na say o ma me eye ne eba so nti se ya kan kwane ahoden
sa pepe
ene e besre de afri nyankopon ho se ode be ma woni abusua ni nyina ni ye nyina na edane duruwa
yes
ye nyina abeta akiri ama bibia aye kama se 1 week nyoma ko kama
o pa
ayi bia ma akiri
dabi
okay na o tie na squat nka
meteninka
oye bibia kama
ns ma me keska
so lo se de osi kan ni
dey ho mam keska so say 1 week de ya na and somebody gidi bia nim ti me ko na NS frame no say
okay
menji we na me famfa ka emfanko me krum
okay na je
o meje
kes kan ko ye kasi tudin sisi ya problem betimi asi akiri
problem nim
we are sure
say kes kan ko achi na me ontuma bebre we akiri o se mko jeje ti meje ya na me de koso titela fo ni nyina iska ni boy kwetire mu nti no me ya na me de koso titela fo no
okay
no bi agime black trap be mi enu bi go akiri anum na
na so de kwa ye ni bi
say 1 week in ntoma na ye hye ne ye she black
kasa watare bi na account na
Debbie na boss me host me a unse me pe hye me try me pe blue black shepa enti me black trousers kra no akaba akopa me de kwa sorry black trousers ti no lady tour from na o say ko pe mi enu bi sa be hye akiri say de be ya metimi agengire mu ateka
ti ye bo abusuafo nyina nkaye ni adofo se Solomon Kata a wotimani mai o maame da fom na wotweda no yade a anju akwakohwa ye ne kama nyame ya aduma afie besi mebo some no ne de toso miensa na afi eno eye ayida no na ye nyina no akwakotai eye solo ne nabusua achi na o mape baabi e de o maame ato nti solo du a ye nyina ne ba betai wachi Promise 102.7 Jumadi ni din Highway Sports ye sori so a na ye nunsia ene ye be sori so na afi nunsia kase ebo no aba beto so de amaye ewo Jumadi eso ye be kwa mono ne se de dane da ye no solo enche e de be wura mono ne na afi nsem ewa mono ne no solo abomoden e de guo e de amaye se ye obobo nsem ewo fie ni so no kasemafo de ma de Ghana Football Association Henry Asante Chum odinsem atudwa efa eye Black Stars games you know aye babebo abre ne Angola ni Niger de eba besie ni ene ensema hodo enei abefa eye Black Stars no players ahodo mo entimi ama game no bi efa eye pra ababetudwa so mo etimi epra no ne nyina Henry edinsem tudwa SIS support de Africana fo nyina ho se yemfanta Black Stars achia na emuye saa so no peso kire se yes ntokwa no yewie still ni da so ewo ho Henry Asante Chum eno no ye bewura House of Folk aso ye coach Abubakar Watara so no de wogidie wo de team no papa na bra na nyoma nkoye no wa te ku na otutu nyoma kakra asese de enyoma ahyase a ekosoro epija wasade atudwa se onimse mfie mienu kopembe mfie miensa a edi anim no has ewa ahoden a one Africa ombetimi dia compete omo ewa ahoden a omo ebetimi a compete
o say squad na has kuta na a young squad inti no say omo puti omo niema nyina together as a team in the next 2-3 years as of folk ebetimi a conquer Africa Abubakar Watara
Coach Watara no ebetimi abaso de
na 2 to 3 years there we so ambitious there but if you say I be oyene be 4 to 5 years and no cry no just say who try so be keep a core of the team no do na ho na wape additions kakra ka ho say the be formidable ho
okay
na o mate o mo ho asi but 2 years there migidi say o he Africa standard na 2 years there be den say has be
Watara oya no a kwahye bone ebu aka ne kom oya no a kwahye bone ebu aka ne kom eno so ewo ho Kumasi Asante Kotoko coach Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum ono so egusu chirechirem Asante Kotoko youth team no players amu youth team ni man nei omodo omo ba senior team ni kakran eno kwan a wo fa so amomanya akonya ewo senior team nim ewo abra senior team ni tukwan akobọ league game odi bi ka ho matches ne kromo bi opportunity no ma bebo Saturday Sunday no Kotoko ni Bechem United no boy bi bebo game ni bi ma Asante Kotoko ni dino na avoka kosi avoka ona left footed no omomo mani nko no
say okay you team players na omodi omo ba no Solomon Samo
omomo mani nko no
nse omunyina
na onse ya na young players no problem o ho ne say Kotoko matches ni nkoye
yes
etiti se Bechem United a omodi ni time omodi ni be mu no na pressure wo Kotoko so mbetika
yes
eti ojibo a omose ne ho prepare no but uyo obi a wo football ani
omuso onimbo
wo football ni nyo obi a na wo lo nyo obi a na wo football ani ball no betimi adi akiri ba na ni football ani na ye de ho player no so wo hwe abrante na otum se abrante we die se emfa ne se oboase bi ana baba yara bi ena Kotoko ahye bi ya be 2 3 ne de ne bema obedi agrama ne confidence baby ebeko no tibe kwa metese Kotoko for so mo kopel a left footed attacker obetin abo from left and right nyina anam say omuma branch any confidence
but coaches be also betimi to play and to move regardless
there be on say oye young player o hwe no kra wusoso at the time obey mu no on say na ye time na Kotoko hia go e dey ate omuka
yes
etimi kai say even at a point one striker no that can the America two ne na yikura say Isaac Boache efense ono ne America two ne bibia Isaac Boache omo ba mu no because of pressure na Kotoko team ni sunti no muntimi handle
ena
at the time kro mo begina ho no Kotoko supporters ni bi start here because na Vinicius Junior on bench
Alozo
na Vinicius Junior on bench
obebo
ena yi so bench
obebo baako
ayi boy ya
Wezombasi
onya contract to Germany awanko Amidu Akwa no so bench ena coach
Ogum kana say na say me hu no
coach Ogum Sam mu mienu ena odi sa boy si bae but left footed player ne there omomo mani nko
avoka
yes omomo mani nko no omoye ne ho adwuma kakra bi na the gym sembi kike ka ho ne sa anyoma na so lodi obehu ka se meka kire
sentina coach ne ka se omo integration en kakra na omo take time crowd this junior players e ka
nyina so gina time kro no
yes echo games
ni e ka Sunday de no because of pressure ninti one way na supporters akoto o manu esi o so na wo coach kra ya benya asem
Bedu baby ayo kra ni aka cho se na ani braba na ade
o mu time board there solo me believe ne say ball na friend say ball no e nkware adwuma
oh yes eno there so mo na moja mo no mtimi
tu ball na e nkware adwuma eti obobobobobobo a edu stage bia no anya experience Pele obeje World Cup. Ama Brazil bebo Pele.
17 years.
Sweden 58. No 17 years. Pele no 17 years.
Ibiana
Maradona bebo the first World Cup 82.
Yeah. Even
at the age of 17 or 18, Argentina forced him for 78 World Cup. Because 1970, is it 76 or 77? No lead Argentina mama kwaji FIFA World Cup with Japan. Under 20 World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh Japan. Into a moba 78 World Cup na Argentina na host you know. Argentina forced him for Maradona mrebi. Eno man fanama. Sabene Luis Cesar Menotti. The cigarette man.
Yeah.
Ono for my chassis to a way. With me a bro cigarette.
Sometimes name for home.
Yes, Luis Cesar Menotti. Arguably the best coach Argentina producing.
Yeah.
And son of the neighbor 82. And 86. The Argentina Beje World Cup no. Messi ya ken. Solo at the age of 17, 18 oh. I die a hoon year pie or better than I said the hono. That was Stamford Bridge.
Sir, even before that, no say na One Aguero Makobo.
Oh, that's under 20 World Cup.
20 World Cup.
Netherlands 2005.
Age na.
And Omokoji that time no 18 years.
18 years.
18 years no. But no edi kan be bo Stamford Bridge. Abetu twan ase the one.
Aye.
Any Ashley Cole mo be ki komuti abom ye 20 ano. Oh park so. It's born no medium him say Cristiano Ronaldo the same thing. At a young age. And Manchester United co-founder from Sporting Lisbon.
Yes.
Nti abrantie na me hu no na no kwasiada no. Kwan akotoko befa so manage ni ye.
Sure.
Or talent papa.
Okay.
Papa. Okura bo a ekon fa so kra keke bo no. So lo so
bo.
Yes. Nti omo manage ni ye. Eno so ye adwuma ni bia. As a coach Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum oye na eboa Asante Kotoko team no. What Kotoko players ni bisu so mo contract e beba na wie ho nsensem.
But anyway they new to me.
Okay.
New to me.
Season we ba na wie ya. Goalkeeper Frederick Kasari contract beba na wie.
I know them aware.
Okay.
And no say hon komo abakra ma.
Ma hwehwem menka se obi na e ka kire me.
Yeah.
Ba ma hwehwem adidi hon komo. Na okay kan komodie ni nhwemu no di bom a solo. Se enyoma ansesa
on renew.
Asai on renew the contract.
Okay.
Se enyoma ansesa. Anya de asari obe renew the contract.
Enyoma ni bi to say playing time say rotation no.
Ebi ni say onye happy. Say one as a supporters ma coach ni pressure. Na coach na gina supporters in decisions
no ordinary coach.
Just a kwen fa so yini fit team ni mu nyina no supporters pressure coach na mu de ontimi fa na nsi form.
Yeah.
The supporters ma pressure there but me fu say me best keeper sorry.
Yeah.
Na say a kotokoko ball Legon Cities
share no ba ku ya.
Legon Cities share ba ku. Na supporters start here.
Born a turn in next.
Asari susu o Black Stars o.
Say I'm not losing a sport or Black Stars.
And now pressure technical team so.
First position our team media you have no business in the Black Stars team.
Pressure technical team so. Ni yi Asari sin chen ne de Kamara be dai. Kamara the 2 games
mistakes me
Kamara ntimi win bi. Oh Kamara
Kotoko na do time bi aya na say de ye na kan say bosom na ya na do ba bi a megidi o because Kamara ya goalkeeper ye de ne ba ya ye de no Karela ko ye wonders was that time na Asare or national team mebo ko ye wonders says hey keeper ya ba die jai ye nya ni so bi da say e si a Kamara ye do ba bi onu so ye mistakes. Asare beda yes why mistake. Kamara beda yes also why mistake. Tiano na nka was a coach in the nice form kasa derby. Goalkeeping na nkasa football na nkasa no. A gamer mistakes are bound to happen regardless. Nti so we number 1 or number 1.
Nti nhwemuni nkomo amedie no echese Asare contract ne pa de nto aso.
Yeah.
A problem kese. Especially this bibi sesa. Unse na no kotokone omune ne boy Heart of Lions.
I said Heart
of Lions.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so after game no chema kokwa ponsa K5 year interview bi.
Meka no tike mu.
Dabi no gina ka bi hu wo yi oboase. A wo ka say problem ne ye technical. Okay. Na o ka say yi Emmanuel Entwi. O number 8 onye number 10. Ana mon kai.
Ye kai.
Eti coach ni kura nhye players ni.
Na eno so say coach na be kan ho asem. On player positions. Wa kan ho asem.
Aso mko be chimi.
Wa kan ho asem.
Entwi ne be bo 8.
Wa kan ho asem.
Omukoye na sia meeting omukoye ko mu rezi wo ho.
Meeting na de nsem bai.
No na sia IMC chairman Nana, unse nura so na Nana birthday.
Oh yes.
Happy belated birthday Nana Penkra. Amen koso anu wo nhira wo no nyo kese.
Akoma pa na
nimdi odi ama wo. A odidi eye wahenie no. Ene asante kotoko no. Onto aso no mfa sa nimdi no ema wo. Nana te ho ogumti ho. Na operations team say we better kwaba. PR for the operations team of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Oh, Ompe.
Me see a meeting crowd.
Oh,
member.
but Tomo yes or more for you, my baby.
Shadow PR.
Na say operations team the omo here PR.
Sir. But sometimes some super so must emba want.
Oh, betimi akasa.
Emma solo asema ye ken kopie mo ho.
Yeah.
Na Dr. Ogum team meeting ase. Ne kwasi ada so kwasi ada etwa mu. Na ntwi gina 8.
Ezo Dr. Ogum no do time bia for little supporters any pressure too much we man take decisions be for the club.
Say so Justice Blake so contract on nsem. Say be January.
January. Yes. Say Justice Blake crowd last year this January extending the contract and me feel say nanka also man 1.5 because the player contract is in January now so man 1 year. You be saba be gina the same stage we be renew the contract in January na ayetwema mentwe no. Because in January, no Lucy player, and a difficult, especially when transfer window are closer on team for be machine. Okay. So then I 1.5. Ombo half no for last season anyway. Nanka this season on full. Now say and they at the end of the season now renew their a one bit me new players.
Nyoma me nu ni enya. Kotoko kombe faso na omo extended aside contract.
Yes.
Na fi Justice Blake. So there.
Na kwan so a ombek timi a convince operations team no ma san asesa omo.
Oh, ma say omo ye adwuma.
Omo ye.
O say Sunday no omo nyina obechim.
But say ombet timi akoba ataguma.
O Sunday no omo nyina obechim. Em say me hu safu jamfimpo.
Na safu jamfimpo.
But say still na bechim na amfa.
O say
amfa.
Na sa ade no solo. Ade na tese awo. Ansa na ma me be fa nyinsen ye ntama kora amfa na hye yem.
Ena say
sa so ya ko hospital se me ko wo.
Ena say sa tekwa. Na say o sa pese ba.
Ni nyina no ye hyehye. We ye ne de na we ye ne de na we ye ne de na ni nyina be hia. Ansa na the results aba.
Asem.
So tere me chena say. Nti eno so eye de wo ho eno no ntie sei. Enche me ye sure say ye ka no wa hai so le best ati apija. Asare. Honsem eno no. Say Obed mamu akwa baby.
Mejo so jibo.
Bibi aboko de.
Na me ebo afo.
Okay, nyoma ekoso kama de.
Egusu a.
Okay.
Eti aside.
Okay.
Eti aside na de here.
Okay, dade bi twa dade bi mu.
Oh, nse me hojo won nyoma bi ho ntino. Me mpekasa bebre.
Okay.
Mpekasa bebre.
Okay.
He's a man of few words.
Madam very dangerous.
Yes, Madam Fubina.
Very dangerous. Oh yeah, they now chino so me nationalist.
Of course, nationalist.
So we be ojia. Utie ni din ano no asa committee no.
December 7 be ba me akwa
echi. No, on the nation first.
Nations first.
Of course, the nation.
As a nation we never be so.
Of course. My policy ni quite different from the nipa bebre e wo no. Me de ani say aba no obi a one vote. Ye two year nipa obedi nkunum nyina enta na chi.
Okay.
Na emom yen kai ne de bia wo bosha wo hye. Na wonyama ye nyina. No.
Nti so obi ba na ohyehye ne bo nyina na wantimi anye ne nyina.
Ese kai, ese de bia kai no.
Na yeyi no. Obi fufuro so ba. Onso hyehye bo. na wentimi anya ne boshe nyina say ye dey aboshe no muntimi gazo ombeye ayo ombeye bi ebu so omunye no mummienu sa akotwa mo ho ba biem se emfa mo ma e ne besi
see job you leave it to the people.
There be being a nationalist
no but my policy is that one to me kutano they to me kutano na what the
or what some make can say nipa mienu na ehia
what I mean what the dimia and I know circumstance ma tena radio so aka so bin kwa ha obi kwa hada menye bi da
onye bi da ba bontin do timi kan
oh you see me see menye bi da
tese na die
na and I was giving you the analysis of the elections.
Okay.
And I was telling you, say, there was the possibility of a runoff.
Okay.
All side, they say a straight victory. And I made more analysis of how it can go to a runoff. I said last time, baby, 15 minutes. Now, my regional a breakdown. Now, me catch roll. And I me can't side is set northern region. And at the northern side of Ghana, for the first time, MPP will pick positive numbers.
But is it this generation? Soon say. Nipa beto aba no e afi no increase
of course but let's not
forget so lo matwi o
yes
there's a little over 18 million
yes
Ghana for na wo ena wo akwanya so moto aba afi
previously na say
o say ne na 9 yi sa 9 10 11 12
it's almost around 12 13
say na make 9 10 11 12
and then easy
na say ukran zuzu e ba mo
and then easy na release some
eti enche Ghana so ye kwa to aba say make sure say otu aba no akompoto ho
also and both candidates were Asante region
yeah okay and otu aba wia no akompoto ho se bobo wie na o party entimi awini a na akwhye dem din
enyina su GNTC
odi areho be 2 hours a wa pia ba se nyehwe de besia na esi no na ya to aso they are 4 years ebesa ba na ya sa to aba
7 December mekọ akoto aba mefa ka kumkrum akoto aba
okay obedi yankomra
about 100 says
na ye mehwe nsem a de agu ho no ye mehwe nsem na de agu ho no nti ye ba ni nyina na ye bobo so de ama na bibi so da wakoma so na pese o kan ni nyina no obetimi de ato aso nti solo aye kwa ma no ne na owia afi ya ba ni abe pensem nsem ni mu.
All right.
Solomon Carter no
boss.
Planning committee chairman.
Planning. Boss planning where?
What's it?
Planning where?
I say ye ni nyina wona so.
There we. Ye ndi ana mi ja onse me na me ka echi. Nti ana
bema.
Minim me bra panyin so ho.
Aso bra panyin on de ka yi ho asema ne ko magazine on a.
Ena oluman so di muntintiman pa.
Okay.
Ti me de ende ya na bibi ketua bi no ma.
O de na ya chochoro
ne posters ne banners ye nko a. De aka bia na ya na mi jai mom.
Okay.
Ye ni synagogue.
Emu ye tawe ana me no me kwa mitimi de takashi fam. Emu ye tawe kakra na ese me de takashi. Okay, nti ya tibu koma no ne kakra bi na fe ye ba ye de fisema ya bobo no ato aso ede amamwane anwumre adwumade no highway sports and agusu tie bi 102.7 Promise Radio and afa Promise Television and live Facebook Promise Online TV Promise Radio 102.7 yes asem ede free AS Roma womu asena reporter Eba and Anumre and it's a Turkey national team coach Vincenzo Montella, a former player Edema AS Roma Bobo Kono na yesi Roman penning for asuma intermediaries amomako any coach and representatives according command person mu high no ba ebedi juma ede Emma AS Roma womu Bobo Kono no kakra eba after say Ivan Joy champion for no edi free stadio Olympico eso manin toaso enya djuma biem enfama AS Roma Bobo Kono ukom Montella contractor winning the Turkish national team womu efenom esaya yesi se owura ne peso jaya djuma 2.2 million wages I know jiso tuamu fa edema the Turkish Football Association and san watimi agya adwuma no ensom ede ato no mo ente 6 months akati obeje no otuamu fa edema Turkish national team no na wagya adwuma no ede ato enti se coach and Dindi Vincenzo Montella wajitum so beba AS Roma. This is 2.2 no otuamu 1.1 million euros and sana wa free hona waba abe AS Roma mu coach eno kakra rano ne contract ma ya de wonsem no edem mamo dwumadie ne so onim say Real Madrid bobo ko say pra edi omunya pa titu omu center back position wo na yesuko PSV Eindhoven omu center back ba kwa ye freno Olivier Boscagli na say there yes kwano ya bodwese kakra obi pa na Madrid. And I say for some time now, woman team a branch and a cheer pa. I was sharing Musa Ebia, January transfer window, no, Womobeka Kofa, Olivier Boscagli, every PSG and Hoven, Netherlands, no Baba Sakai, and Real Madrid, Womobobo Kona, and no, and Suya Kakra Eba, I Jim Mamo, Wabri Cronamuno, Mebacho Bano for Leverkusen, Edia Tuja, and said January transfer window, no, Wombet Meja Jonathan. I'm an Bobo Colminamo for the right price. Necessika or mobile for Leverkusen. Ever Curtis or Mopem, Eddie free Jonathan Ta. Ne transfer muye team Nasaoba. Now subet me Chase Karome Jaita. No bam, I'm a second Jama Esa Bobo Kono. And for the right price. Beno for Leverkusen, I am ready. Esa General Rombeja Jonathan Ta. No free Bobo Konimo, Edinania Trim, and some elbe before fra. And oh, and so a kakre free over Demamo. Ewo, Jumadian so may come Manchester United Bobo Konimo. Na Omar Berada. Akochoche nkomo after saying no Ruben Amorim Ebabe said Jumedia say Edma Manchester United Man United CEO Omar Berada and I did tuja Esa are very excited about Ruben Amorim the arrival to Manchester United now osim omujidie pa Esa obetumia integrate ewo omu structures esa oma form ne fofo na ne makoye Ejamama United Bobo Kono eno Omar Berada ni nsemo di tuja edifa Ruben Amorim ho ye de emamo show ne so Rodrigo Cascante Ballon d'Or winner wakodi nkomo ni doso pa na Rodri di tuja se before so kwaje Ballon d'Or no o kesi studia esem obia ni wa o catch no Rodri eso aweni Ballon d'Or no o si di onim and say o Jumadi na say ye the winner ni envelope mo ento kwatena ho no onim so no na be wene ana so no belusu na mom yi envelope mo ball di no sabre no and who say waje Ballon d'Or no edem esi ayene nine so now they are tuja ese nkofosi o Vinicius amane hano ese nkobeje Ballon d'Or na Vinicius o na nkawaje na chese acheri asinyina say oh yes Ballon d'Or na nominees no wo nyina wa around us ono enye ne ya onye head back say ni na ne so ndi okoso koja award enye omo mbeba eno okoye ese okwa show na fei woni bia interactive Ballon d'Or no eno na ewo nani so na ono de se Vinicius bio so amo adenti enam ewo se ye no Rodrigo Cascante ne semo a wodem atuja fa Ballon d'Or ne ho owie enam ose kasa edifa Erling Haaland enso ho Manchester City onim so any teammate na Rodri edi atuja se wiase fa na nyina pe player oye decisive pa go anoa Erling Haaland or see the most decisive player in the world in terms of numbers Erling Haaland we no side so and numbers are Leo Messi and Ronaldo Diama over the years no Erling Haaland Peno no Rodrigo Cascante wajidi so bet me a bang and also bet to me a breaking numbers no was Messi and Ronaldo numbers ne crazy nemo musha numbers Erling Haaland Edema Man City in the last 2 seasons one team no Juma one Rodri GDA SM Erling Haaland bet to me akache was so very long into no on Fiebebre ewo nanimo bet to me and then akache Messi and Ronaldo and Rodri and so Samuel watem tuga na ukai former AC Milan Womu fullback Orani Day Edi Luca Antonini Wanya Juma wa bagi coaching job Ewo Anasa Bobo Konimo Ewo Saudi Arabia na Luca Antonini and Abeto Jale said yeah Woko Anasa Omwanda 17 team no Wanona say head coach oko no sako coach omo no Luca Antonini Juma wano so achia woko Adama Anasa Saudi Arabia DB Amamo Juma Dene so Trent Alexander-Arnold Cadena reporter said I confirmed they said Trent Arnold one Chelsea extended the contract and from Liverpool Wabra Summer the contract to Liverpool and reporter Cadena and some Eddie Tuja for Trent Alexander-Arnold as a bibiache SM season and dear Alexander-Arnold we free Liverpool wo bobo korim dinanya chem and some baby for no and so sem and Jamal Musiala na wakowuram our Germany national team camp and central for Busa Jamal Musiala say boy and team no be sign contract for and also be flow no say no more central for cramo hadrio just say on say Germany DB team no na concentration no also na dia me be tuja and say me happy money bobo ko me no de metumi aka esisudia na mom se me sign new deal Bayern Munich na say me sign new deal no enya dia say mprempro metumi anymore discuss and Jamal Musiala ni answer our demand central for Busano about a possible renewal Bayern Munich one more team no and so and someone Jamal Musiala and the two Jana Numera day and Mamo Jumadian day Amanoni Samno ADC Nemo Mamin Camfort Midima for Heba Hospital and from our Dr. Time that sono Dr. Nkwana Obam Nayari Sabia what the time eto yare so na de atene say ade bia du nya bia no de bra na Midima for Heba Hospital wo metu ase ede ama doctor so ba time no de to yare ne so ensumpo na wayi ede free ho ede amount enti no do ani chem eye Kumasi Abuakwa atwema gogo na afi Accra ye opoku ase maye ho so ba ube wo Midima for Heba Hospital Dr. Time da so na asem na make cho 0244 77 4282 024477 4282 na 0500 727215 0500 727215 OP wallpapers egusua etom 3D wallpapers papa ni bi de odi decorate demo a ehoye kama na hoye fe afa bibia ye di sese dem opeso demo looking nice attractive na crowdfund be sawo money cam titu boys na mo siso ne so de masa otu botom no na ya demo so ye ho enti no oje wa ha no oba ha no obeje a no wa sa square ede amano enti no lamp ahodo ring lights, blankets, plastic wardrobe, center carpet, air diffusers, nina, oba opia soya, obenya bi at the amount. Nana kwesi ajima building name, ewa Doom PZ, and a fe chronom barrier, and also market name anymore, ube home OP, wallpapers, 0540 353 750 0540 353 750. Now ne OP edin komo perfect skin and body therapy and so eto sade fro esebra na yenye skin ye emfa wa betumi akwa oyonku bi atade so ma me fan tu kwan obedane de ama afri se bia na atade no efe na momunim se skin no enya untimi nko bi ho esempa chofa skin ni ma me na mfa tu kwan eno ntina ewo se okọ perfect skin and body therapy na akoyo skin no eye pimples outdoor stretch marks afa ko tattoo ni nyina yeyi eje free ho body slimming flat tummy and a body enlargement and also perfect skin and body therapy omo yebi ediama Kumase Boshabram Junction Accra Osu Akwaje Park na Takra de Ketan Junction Episoft Lodge Hotel 0553-312-911 and a 027245-3535 perfect skin and body therapy be perfect after additional for no miguso kai say UCC College of Distance Education undergraduate admission eguso ekoso nti we SHS and also a matured applicant na person call ekosia de UCC akwanya ba the amount undergraduate programs edoso p your Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting, Finance Management, Human Resource Marketing, Procurement and Supply Chain Management. They say Ghana Juma Bakwes Kaumpa procurement and supply chain management. Hey, ska papa. You know, kwaji degree ni bina also o de to actually one say yes, but bia be rebiano when you Juma a Bachelor of Education and also called early childhood education, primary education, junior high school education, accounting management, social studies, ninyina, one more HOB, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, ninyina, omo emau, Shiahunu, University of Cape Coast College of Distance Education. What's the applicant SSC diploma and matured applicant? Auto forms Ghana Commercial Bank, ADB Bank, Amateur Agricultural Development Bank, Zenith Bank, Consolidated Bank of Ghana, Prudential Bank, GT Bank, ARB Bank, and a Republic Bank. Ghana Memo Baby Abekobiano, yes. Ubenya air forms nibi na also wato 225 and a 250 for matured applicants and offer 0530-028-162 and a 0257-902-899 0257-902-899 and also visit the website www.ucc.edu.gh. Yejina so na yedin 7C the boss player Ayekado show ne to aso ede amamo still live on Promise 102.7 FM.
Welcome to 102.7 FM. Welcome to 102.7 FM.
Okay, solo yabedase yabese hyiabiem. Solo ade akonkofo nkroso ede nsema wo agu ho ede amaye. Ya to adwumade no so ede amamo Promise 102.7 live on TV Promise TV. And if you on Facebook, Promise Radio 102.7, and if you Promise TV online, and also Facebook, Honino, for messages for her. Na ebenya bre any other genia kind, Jumedi so a day amount. What the cat say, Obeden can, but forward the danger man, Abiram Sasso, and Al Hassan Saiza Kito, and also Ajenedra. My beja form become a woman, ye de a Jumedino atata, so den more day. Ansani etimi asore so no nsia na afi no nsia kase bo na aba beto aso no mo na mede won din ede atu edwa no kai se be kase madu na amana bo no nsia eno ne bibia amatofo no ede ato na so nya bre eni adaje na wafre ede wadwenkyere abatro number ne to 0536161607 0536161607 and 0201941461 0201941461 ebreni du a so betimi afre na onsem a wonyina no wabomoden atimi ede ato edwa mama wedwafo no akwaba dangerman akwaba
Joso boss
bibia bokode
jana daro
enyoma ye kama ewa chiri
anga krakra
ese ro maso bu bibia atimi move
na scan na asa imagine nyina wa were me ho na kutu dum sa shem butum left right back front eyi ni nyina
ene date say
nko opa bi so obi o te bia so o de date be yedwuma o de bi se me no mo te nko date de nka ho asa o eto mo na san ye dia kan de management nko a nko
eto manesa
eto mkro na ekoda dada dia kan de ye na management nko nti yes ah wo man ko for we akopa bipi ya na so be de nyam se jai emu de
ensu nyame
okra na otimi nya foreign kra no na nse no o ka che me se nye bete
I never did. Ah, Obed.
Me de catch them. So we dey na unyi. Me de me nu kuma catch them na me skin.
Be here bofo.
Oh, they walk for the wapa home. Oh, they say so booby. They say wapa home.
Hey.
We so more bono. Ayo ma, enka se adefo.
And I say boy. Me.
But we say stage na we do no. O say obo amanfo. So tell me chana say. Ya wo why is Robert oh. Ohun obi mobo ebia oyi kakra e de akwa ko chine de. Aha.
But still you hear mo. I mean.
De nyame ayo nya mo.
Me ka fitting shop.
Okay.
Me ka fitting shop.
There be can dey say yes.
O say the car so be say the car dey hin. Me ka say
me nim titi. And some ni bebre o ha yentimi kana.
Enti ja ne sa to say fitting shop no ja fitting shop.
E wo hobby because of bibintia. Enye sika
bibien ho enye sika so. Ka fitting shop dey say sika
enye sika dey.
Avo. Ohun obi a o sika e bia ne ka bi. O lose interest we no kanim. Wako pakeka na sibe bi se kan ko mfa ho biem da.
Ai me hu obi.
Sa stage no bedo no. O do pa yem perfitani ni number se sie ne mfre no. Obeka jo so bed friend ko bro 3 months.
Se scan number enti na.
Sika be number ye.
Scan number.
Nyame ye.
Ye nyame ye ba scanner.
Di nyame ye di nyame ye. Di nyame ye. Di nyame ye ono.
Nyame ye bi basto na ehia bibiri.
Nyame ye. Na ja se da bia na obo abubu no.
Ehia bibiri papa.
Di nyame ye.
Jibo.
Fasida.
Asida de menya. Na sida jacket efe menya me.
Na to ye yinyom.
E ba ehia bibiri.
Na di nyame ye ono.
Asida o.
Asida.
Okay, ya ba sheshe so Okay. Masa, you careful at the nationalist. Yan fansem no enhihye so minim say before san ye din sem ne beguo no me ma musikma kakra bi na bibi da makoma so a modi kan de no e de ahyase ansa ne aba na ensem ene na de benya ye de beguo na ya twetwe ho komo no yabomoden de sansem no so e de aguo danger mame enhyase mfiri ho se okra de obesrei senka free na kwa kopem se de ope won sabeka no nka da bia ne yema o time kakra na faka wasim bi ehia ho especially for Ghana football ho o start say football na kamia ye say man national security BNI police CID ene obibia yoko omunyina no
ebo interest in our game
na afei
some take interest in our game
na nyoma ekoso no wani nye ho because baby a clubs ne ko for musika they be run on clubs no
see busa
see ko bise biso mo nsem na you
who invest into football in Ghana now no say obed my simple analogy be say obi a we investment you expect a return baby a ko fa sika free no how say another investment no ya returns na wakofa wo de be share baby a football mu no so you expect that you get the returns and then reinvest it back or whatever it is ha ball na ye no obi o football bia kremu se oboka yet the bia omoye some of them almost say because of community na omu no some of them no omo say afede wo do nsakoto se bi aberewa aduane mti se we do say obebi sa wo no ebi mu kra say I say football na dey awo pa ne wugya enye yi ya hu nkofo matonton mu fie matonton japade in the name of doing football but football no so abedru baabi a ya hu say obetimi the football no ana generate enough revenue and as income na eno ana ahwe ne ho abone ho bra ena ya sikrom hade ne de nya sa na omo ye no enti ya no makofa sika na fi baabi na instead nka omema football na generate his own revenue na odi ahwe ne ho no na makofa sika na fi baabi na mo de ba be shim boss ansa na meto aso no minua no mo de eba amanone nsem na they are well versed in it Ghana hade se open nkofo a wo si omo amanane ball na ye bɔ no emu nkomo nkyere wo yie pa na we have them here people mo chow 115 or 115 charges against Man City no e dey ya dey ye me dey matie na makenka kakra ne say ye CCT4 no ebi ni bi omo sika ni bi ho ba bi efiri ba no emu na ho ye nim omo ye nhumu ye na ma ye de abo mo sa charges no na den na yeso ye ball ye ko for no mo ye ball no ye hu be omo sika ni free ba na obi a enka ho hwe no obi a hwe omo din ti mesre financial institutions na and as security agencies now omo specific role to see to it say your financial institutions no omo the right thing no yes na omo say omo mahwe football side ho no so kakra ma yen no omo say omo ye ball no say ehin no omo nya sika ni free na omo di be hyemu a say na omo nya free mu na no ye di nkomo yi ye nua bi a wo ye finance person na osan so ye tax expert ye end of frame no be change no say harass na ko fa bad when ya dey asemisi krom ha
na ye ma asemisi
because the Ghana Revenue Authority for must be interested in it as well. Zach, when I'm a finance person, maybe because clubs no do they really pay tax? Say can now invest into the game no. Or me dey show clubs no no. Say the na kwa make us ko first ka be shemu no. Say can ko fa no. I think more money tax more money sad. More what it wedding. I'm think they're supposed to pay something on it. There should be some tax element on it. And now more tax relief if you are buying one. Because I think the clubs must pay tax to the state. Until the Ghana Revenue Authority for all the financial institutions now should begin to look at it, the way investment to football, the way it is done. They should be interested. And we are calling on them. They should not be sleeping on their jobs because it is the taxpayers' money to do those kind of jobs. Some baby sure say company be one how say a GRF abaha. Yeah, they be omba.
Omba asante mo.
Omba na private institution kakra bia ya de keto bi come mu no. Mu ya na mo tataye. Go for the millions of dollars na investing into football and you are not chasing them. Go after them. Go and find out where they get the money from, how they invest the money and the tax aspect of it, the way it is handled. So that players no kono mucho kakra no. Do they even pay tax to the state? Do they even pay tax to the state? No ma do musika ya ni no ma bebra kom no. Enti media ade we die mesre all the bodies now omo who be can say they should take interest in it. Me pacho se ne be ya million bebe bi no ma ready ade we na menko.
Ye tie kwanda ho.
Permit me to cite the following instances which experience acts which constitute match manipulations. Number 1, 2021-2022 league season. Mediama SC versus King Faisal. March day 22. Which means a well-researched write-up. In the 38 minutes of the game, there was a foul committed outside the penalty area of King Faisal by a defender of King Faisal. Per the video watched, the referee picked the foul which occurred outside the penalty area, but signaled for a penalty in favor of Mediama SC, which was an error. We found that decision very strange since the markings were visible. Referee's response. The referee, Misbah Mohammed, and assistant referee, Kenneth Chenebua Kodua. I think Zakito discussed this match here. Assistant referee Patrick Papala for 1 year for denying Accra House of Folk a legitimate goal in the game against Red Tamil United on March day 33 of the 2022-2023 Premier League season. With a few minutes to end the game, which was held at Accra Stadium, Yao Amankwabefi of House of Folk scored to restore parity as they had trailed 2-1 until then. However, the goal was denied as a result of Papala, who flagged the youngster offside, thereby denying the Phobians a crucial point while leaving them in danger ahead of final Ghana Premier League game of the season. The results meant a loss on the final day could have seen House of Folk relegated, but Phobians were fortunate to have seen their competitors at the time, Tamale City, lose to Mediama on the final day. The citations made above and the punitive measures given in a clear indication of the GFA not putting pragmatic measures to address potential manipulations. Again, similar comments made by others in the past have gone uninvestigated, which raises concern and eyebrow about selective prosecution and the fairness of the disciplinary processes. It is therefore essential to address the underlying issues rather than targeting individuals. Boss, this is an intercepted response from George Akwesi to the GFA.
Yeah, to more charges no.
Na me ye ho adwuma ochena me de mo beba.
To say ya no tro no.
Entwatro no ma.
No de ko.
O de akoda da.
Na o de nya hodi en kan ho.
Hey, wo de me se chena me de no ma beba was citing
o de alaja comedian kan ho.
Me nim se o de alaja.
Na wo refi kwa se me bi ayi. Ko former coach here Basakei. Gazali. We have said Gazali so 2 seasons ago. Kotoko ne Karela wa ha. O se before mbebo match no matter one.
Interesting days ahead.
You need this so many have been coming.
It's supposed to the other internet loan one dimu. Loan. Loan dem personal. The abeji on dimu na.
So wa dimu. Na ma guarantee.
Ebedi.
Actually, yangwe.
Okay. Well,
the dawa kuma so.
Yeah,
Baba hensem no ye.
Yeah, starting free Kumasi.
Kumasi asem.
You are near the incline semne Ghana Premier League sem number 2. Jene Asante Kotoko Obi Obian can go to Kotoko's YouTube channel. My publication of youth team no. Players no training. It's nice. Efe. It can get better, Jibo. On say the youth team project as Kotoko has started is something lovely. Because I'll read in the course of presentation, me read Nipa no be scout David Odro of Accra Lions no. Nicole Barcelona no. That game no say match no be scout and had to folk near Accra Lions. Accra.
Okay.
And Lions has by 1 goal to 0. Yeah. And the scouting report on the buy. Why say youth team policy no ntimi mfendi agro na saying is that clubs no bebre no move from yemma obi nye stars and yakoto no o move away from that. Once na danger ka the financial fair play rule. And now clubs no bebre who say they have to nurture the talent at a young age between Nako Cologne. Now the buyback clauses na shishim. Then later you into a man for Tapico South America market. City call from na Barcelona ne Madrid swat TSC ho. Because they've also realized that these days the kind of players are Africa producing the moves from players that come to the game with physicals. Once the first now in the kind of players Africans see producing. The Africa boys na kon jibo. Enye ni nyina na ya ahode you. Technically these players are gifted and are changing the mentality of free say first no just South American for na technically gifted and they are seeing that Africa for no so no enye number 6 nkwa no mutimi bo. They can play in other positions and get the job done. You must start baha. just this transfer window, we had about boy back home so tough. Like it to me, what is our story now? There was this tough boy. Also, that's a Real Sociedad also. And 24 for no. Or more bar 18, 17, 16, and no penal. No, the bare 4 years I quite polish no. We believe say with a proper 4-year development program, no, the player will be of good use to them. It's a saying we a clubber, you cannot joke with your youth team. Accra Lions for their Tom Lions because I don't know zone. I'm on a 17, 18 with me born premier team no. But the difference is that clubs like Kotoko and Hard to Folk no. They so 18, 17 for a chance. But if you strengthen your youth team, Dibo, who wait me your Makuko loan. I'm a national under 20 year call up your friend be. I'm a in case scout be bar. He might not be playing for Kotoko main team, but he will be a player for another Premier League team. Who bet me a use soon on any ban what on when you was sick. So after seeing the video, I was impressed because the youth team policy of Kotoko, Afibia management no kopenegu. Once a later, play be sorry as Nasa Brant no Kotoko youth team. Play be sorry, even Sagaras no Kotoko youth team ne pen. Sa youth team near Basana or the corner name later his car Kotoko the cotton from Midiema. So I was happy when I saw the pictures and it raises some questions. The Kotoko structure comes back to the conversation again. So baby, youth team nankasa here the management. Senior team no the management no. Our mobile supervise youth team no. Youth team be nya nipa be miense bi omo adwuma na youth team no. The management of the youth I say because transfer window na bia. E obi onu betimi ne clubs bia kasa kasa. Atimi transfer some of the youth team players akọ first division and others under 20 no aka see them from. So they have to pay attention to that. I was happy when I saw the video, but they still need more. And yeah, young training, Uko elsewhere. Mekai say David and Gazali call Sarampt. Omo youth team no, yenka say coach be no bi na enye ho adwuma. A business. Nti ye dem panifo atoa no, omo running affairs. Ya anya ne sai ntimi mboajibo. It shouldn't be just training. Now moving away to the league itself. The
last one.
Yes, Nam de Manuesi. League in the Ajibo. I will never advise anybody to invest in the Ghana Premier League. Whether a club, whether sponsorship. Sponsorship.
So be best sponsor league, you know.
Sponsorship.
Share say Ubed no didn't come Ubed. Ebe say me sponsor the Ghana Premier League. Go bad advice say man.
Listen, Jibo. Brand na ye dey run Ghana football. Ya nsana emboa nyina. How we are running it ni nsana emboa nyina. Jibo how the FA pays attention to the Blasters. I've said it on numerous occasions. If they devote similar energy to the league, we have a different story. We are sure say Blasters will become once and money and as bibi kotena boni. Something goes wrong, among go transing meeting. But things will go wrong in the Ghana Premier League. There's no post-season analysis to find solutions be implemented the following season. Ntiasa akola oko school aware. No ba vacation one besua de. Ni be a school watam ne bag say afi de mekwa akodi first. Obesa akore. Because oba no break na onya no. Wan hu de ma omode monu so ani. No waka say me improve on ABCD nti next year mekwa. This is the change that is coming to add up to my life. Best some performance. Ghana League ni ebo wi ani abo wi ne sa ani akwotana. During the season, they are not planning. When the season ends, we are not planning. Before the season, we are not planning. Enti edamusa ne ekosa. Enti de bebe bia ne asom. Because look at the last hour decision around this TV broadcasting. Clearly, Bibia Tresa is not planned. ye season now central for starting some case start times for na se some nyoma kono. That discussion was important to the press more than the football people, because Osha last day at the ever chairman starting league na FA president and the graphics or the two on the Facebook page announce baby ebenya ball ni biasha. It tells you the whole thing is not planned.
Facebook president.
But elsewhere, and come by announce it, even if a yomu crack a car, come by announcement 1. 2 normal launch at the end. NASA program national kabibi na generated the bars. Monoma a billboard be the new broadcast sponsors of the Ghana Premier League. Neboha, Nebobo baby, something to attract the league, to create that awareness. There was nothing like that. And yet they share a league nasi. So at the end of the day, how do you expect to say December here baby Jibo? November, December, board of directors are starting year meetings, year planning. Omo review league, omo review the year. No my plans for the next year. We share the state of the league. Anyhow, I league now. We are sure say board of directors of top companies, multinational companies, they all Ghana no Kotrasia. Omo show baby omo marketing investment to create that awareness for their brand of the Ghana League in the account.
Obiba Jose 24. And me company called Bata Ghana.
The issue is that we must have organizers who are willing to improve their product. Conscious effort to. And yes, conscious effort to improve their product. And at the end of the day, more measures, more signals that this is a particular place, and yet the next big thing. Jibo, people sit down. I don't want to mention any brand, but they have influencers. Oh, it's hard enough, papa. Influencers.
More personal bloggers.
Yes. Who said, women in your man? No matter how big these companies are, they still have the influencers. These days, we a blogger now, we are dear pa. Oh, I was a telecom for Naba.
I don't know, catch will be said, even with the amount from Fancheo. I said, me a see a Kitoria Guinea. Nancy, I said, we a see a Guinea. The Ghana Canana, I just say, we are radio station be news so. Never got it.
Yeah.
But videos nippy any 3 seconds.
Now, boys, need to choke.
Now, I'm out for a video, no, almost spread it.
Yes.
Because of how social media and I so
Exactly. Inti, also, the top companies, I be friend say, Omaji din dadano Jibo. Every day they are looking for an opportunity to still increase their brand awareness. Inti, obiji din kakre bi abon so mo no akobata no. Yeah. Enye bibia o. Omo say nipa dom kakra be di wachi, nipa dom na be di wachi no. Ye be twe omo ba be kan ye dom na ye wodada no. Sana nkofo run omo institutions. E ma na ye akono. But you ask yourself, when it comes to the Ghana Premier League, for the past 5 years under Ketiu Osokriku, what has been the structure to improve the brand awareness
of the Ghana Premier League?
Brand visibility of the Ghana Premier League? Sanya Besa, oh, Katra Zakito company, say for Sika Kushimwa. All funny Sika Kushim Nam Kotam. There's nothing.
Say,
it's going to get worse every day.
Medase. Alhassan Kofi Zakito. William so uyi enche mboa. Uyi da way. Weekend ya. Ese minyana right. Ba kuna account na me hu se minyana right a. Atore to aso me pe kakra de Stevenson. Ewo UK. Stevenson say ohwe. Na Dangerman Stevenson so chiao. Obed Stevenson so chiao sana Zakito so chiao. Stevenson no unya do UK now friend na oh boss o de ko ba bia wo yin meba o ti ane fam o ma o ko ya ko for UK for star o ko for UK for star I hope it me anam from Tamale to Kumasi obi akwan kura on top from no akoto afa ho Zagito obi kwen to fom o se won nam so obi kwen da fom na wafa e da bi gise bia o magician na wuro obi beto na yi kwen ne beto fom na wo ya na wafa om de sika bia iska 1 pound kra iska sika bia iska eti yenko ekofi
Jibo
Zak
na bafo kan na o kan asem now you see if we are serious Okromasiya Jibo I was say by now dey na kwa me interview no ko interview ni ade chane senka those security agencies no ko ma boys akọ mo officer no akọsise o nyama nyina e dey free officer investigating Brekum Chelsea. I say a year average loss spend saying
$350,000.
$350,000. The entire o come here na senka o ko so mo nyina no documents nyina free officer na say we should know how we are able to generate $350,000 I was spending in the team. Where are you getting the money from? Now, I say to be loan. You should be able to tell us, say, this is how you are able to service the debt. When you say you should be able to tell us. The entire FIFA UEFA in Omonia break on the clubs. They now I'm telling. Instead of football and more life and miserable. No, let's find a way to streamline how they are spending. Now. City also thinks that be who say one case that the omo winning all court owners no company sponsoring them. Initially, the effort was an be. So what you to me say team ne owner company me sponsor na because a person will balance books in you know. Sponsor is car normally ebianka your sponsor ebia city example ebianka $1 million pounds are because they want to balance the books. They can even say they because of saying they have $3 million. No more balance the books, no. But now what they are facing here, how they are $150,000 in the season. You see, our problem is that if you pay for because of one, they are so corrupt and to say. They are not interested in clubs so on by nyama no because we have a president you should be interested in say now how can we they not mean $350,000 spending on it minimum and I say omutwa bet bi dey ni mana and na me fo aba fo asem no say nka ba now you common sango fo no dey na nka na na interview we na nka de chia na ko ba ready on office wo. Then they seize everything to go through and see how they are able to get those money. They tell us they are not getting money from the FE, but they are spending. See, Obianya one capre from the FE, but they are playing their league matches. Now, Chelsea told us averaging how they spend on an away game. At least. Seems like Ottoman has spends more than what Chelsea was telling us was spending on away game averagely. You know. They are spending, they keep on spending. And they say team say Kotoko. They are not generating anything, but they are paying salaries.
They are not generating anything. How much generating?
They are not generating much. And when you say anything, something to commensurate with the line of expenditure.
But they are not
generating.
Almost generating.
Are they and the Kotoko?
Oversight study sponsors are there. You go remember who said
they are not giving them anything. No.
No, na say high sense. Over high sense that's when DJ in any. Someone who say access bank so. Access that's so.
Access no. So access the the relationship.
But when you
understand? And to share today. You should be any serious football association should be interested in how Kotoko is able to spend all these huge sums of money as against the money they are generating. And then Obianim has cap for Obian baby. boso me so a
has SOS that so bo mu jesi SAS
I think so. Me here, but
ana amojai.
Me study here. Me study. I think yeah, we check on my last case now. Just no, you see it. Obi him say as a folk, boso me togbe. Togbe am for check number akutuamba. But no one is interested. It's a thing say Chroma say na no. I want to be person me GD say send Elijah can be na no na last be no. On twa bet. Me person me GD Elijah can be say me twa bet. Bet na mo survival. When bet na
so say na FN friend no.
Omo friend wan.
I can be omo friend. Omo friend no.
Omo try but
omo say omo caution for his future then he should mindful of what he say what.
So statement no omo caution no. Omo charge no.
They didn't charge.
Omo caution. Me pa so omo check ni ye.
O asempa.
Omo ntimi nyesa.
Ba for na wo ti Ghana abeba wo.
Omo ntimi nyesa.
Wo ti Ghana. Why na wonim ni say o support this current affair. Waka asem bia etia F no anase etia ye football dem fa F no kwanto nchen etia ye football F na charge ne da this oma omu need the come I can't work with my enemies no na watch ne say no
oh but say they say I can be timi be chire mu kakra eboa because betting there so waka say obi at the game no twa better I think the FA has issued various statement omo ka say omo pay betting so one back omo akokra there no mo so mo betting site for crime publish en fa mo na mo mo ka say
omo pick omo
omo fan kan omo out no wana
e say ba 40
mo ade no minimu
e say nipa doma sorry etie bibi na panyina e bia ya sorry etia wo na be say o ka bibi na ye nipa ne de so tell me say ene ya etia ye ka say da bia Ghana Premier League ye list wo betting sites Dream Service one no mo weekend
Beliama
na wo ho Unia na last 2 weeks aki today Go Stars
any Dream Service ba
any listing of betting site eti asem ne yes as ye kama na ye nipa de ene ya etie ka say o ka say promise division 1 class bi say be mo basis see if we send me a message young apostles for almost say every president here than can promise
na so almost support no so support
young apostles
zakito jawo demo half enu kwa mu ebo bakra de school
no how almost start at no team na euro don't fedia and we got to shares anymado got to shares now
don't fany ahwan
over don't fany
I am ka chen say on fa anymado sika ma no
ntisi no shares papa and anybody damwa
the America no
omo ket
and anymado so way
say no allo so ket ni bi and I mean say
they said omo yi no anymado ni ket biem oni ket
ba for assembly tintin ni tete nyina ne say agro no wa wo kan mo ho no BBC a
in charge
ana say wa wo mo camp pen na bia onim se de o mu si o mu nyoma na oba bonten be kan sama because omo kan sama ye charge o mi obi ani wa ne nsema o kan mo du chan large cruiser de o so na ne nsema o kan mo du chan large cruiser de
so onu
large cruiser na ba out abekan say even sika e ba bonten say yem fama Black Stars Management Committee yes see activity akwa mo bi ade so ya tro de akoma ban say na diska na ye Dr. Nyawo Tamaklo ya onu ne ball league wie ya o se Samates league no mo giye no kululu
o man
charge
no board member of House of Folk
yes board member of House of
Folk to a key stakeholder
because I want you say Dr. Nyawo Tamaklo you can say Kim and some of Becano e be go find some aba
say obedi say Alaji Alaji play smart on them time now we so on first camera no say initial we so on for cash mra aka say that be on to check cash on man bank details butchers can dia tum on man details no nipa de dia account no say di no da ho ono kutu esika no tu o ye se mfa na de ma no ana me se on so na emerge no o se de bi on pe kwa of aso edmo no o mo send sa mfa ma no so alaje have both transaction of sending and
in and out
in obi o it alaje we have fe on
yenesi na
yensi so enti I think say me clubs on their magicians enti na me fi say bafo say ye first me we na yoko mo ne sa security agencies na omu area no say yanka say ye do to monim say our clubs we are suspected
say kuma so ni yoko for office
hin
oni yoko office
that ni yoko office
wa hodron about
na boss me patcho o program isu ye ntimi mfrɛ omo mpanimfo no say bia
na what is your interview yoko panyin bi o radio na TV so da bafo
ye be from omo kasa
da what bi da o tena Ghana o hu bi da
me hu bi da me
interview yoko panyin o kasa
o kasa ye
ebe small bedo yoko for office
da bi yempom number omo kasa
da wo de ebe call
ye enti asem bia sika kede pese omo boy ye o
because we don't understand how
ye
say do see omo
omo he ani say bia football de omo mpa na so we bob krono football man
ananya yoko na ayi owi akwasi na ntachita omo ko efe
ama omo pedi ba ko kasa wo hot efense atane ye wo hot ntina me kasa mate so bia kasa da no
obed ma me fan shonsa se wona kwan no so ta na fa so
asa kwan no so le ho
o tra yi a amenchrew o tra ayi goy filling station a o head towards ahojo no the next building I'm say 2 buildings after goy filling station no omo office no debi honye immigration ai yoko for office no nti mama yensuma e de hye wonsa nyame ya admo china
say ya tell ka fefe mu we na de afa ho because we almost say if you say ya bobo sa institutions ne pono ya ko mo na ko bi so mo say ya sra mo anya bibia ya pese ehun say modwuma no ni football ni twa kan bia na bia ho de asem mu interest ni wa na mo fo ni mra ho
na obedo akona ono ma mo say omo say crazy office fufuro bi e wo rage ho no em say ho de bia na phone na move aba ho
onya
na phone nya be kom ho
go training grounds omo say ho no mo aba na yoko fo no o ntu de
bia na phone nya be kom
ho say adwuma na eyi acha enkosi fiada no no abomodi ama na wapo bi ne ne dinko e be se ebusa bi so mo nsem
to ye ntiase
say ye bo na ye bo no Ghana ha no de fe ne Ghana Premier League no league ni sponsorship and the club no money that so get proceed your club so mo bobo Ghana ha omo team bobo we o get proceed when ya be at 3,000 4,000 etimi ntwa winning bonus mpo na to fuel egu clubs ne bass
winning bonus
eti e be see omo start hwehwem ba bia clubs yi
omo nyeska free
enye sa sika ne free
no omo say decide man because me ntiase how this class are able to survive.
Michael Ajimendu say you can start by requesting for their audited accounts for the year.
Clubs no.
You expose these clubs easily. I want the baby Michael.
I don't know them come out no. They are supposed to submit it.
Only what they do Ajimendu say club license you know. She said you have to present your audited year. I can't name how they are able to miraculously generate
the audit account.
Correct. Correct. You say bien no me da kwa if for no.
For so the fee UK or see they can't charge a large because we have the accounts which we pay the money into. For what the large goes about. And the account that they refunded the money to us. We dare them to charge us if they are men born of women. We for us. Them say UK for ne dwa kakra. Say me ko kan say you go bet me and I'm coin in top form. I'm see sika nyina egu card so.
Hey, skale egu card so.
Jaja ba fo jai. Misi jai. Wonnam makwan.
Ghana so.
O Ghana de otimi ho. Anya rekwa wo records kakra betimi de akere. But yekoyenim no. Say they say a system ni si ko
digitization.
I bedroom stage bi no. Na sa anyo mani nyina no.
This is credit score nyina abaga.
Ni nyina na
about
nyina twa. Ba say ni nyina na gina wayi you can say me pe word bi na ma use enye so okọ ya credit score no kọ ya na obedu kunya bi abochire nyina enye sa na tie
say good standing
so unya wo good standing so tire me chena say
good policies
ade ba ko a e ma abochitena ene hatena ne difference wo ne say ubetimi ehu ade bi anase wo pa ade bi yakito ebi e betimi spread am ebi 2-3 years na utua ne kakran ba Ghana ha na yetie no
so the boom no
say wo pa ade siesie ya ji say otua ne boom so tire me chana say
ba ko pa rent
sika ko da be na abochire nyina rent ubetua ene ho de ye nje credit wo ho
say rent nka busumi bia
baby abeti akwaji no baby na
ya ba say abochire no omo njini boom say busumi bia na otua
abusumi bia na baby rent system no de ko fa abochire de mba Ghana ha ye be ko ye nyina be dwane akọ
say za de nka busumi bia na ngmetua
wo be da tua
tena ketua ba
rent de ya ha de ne ye
na nyajibu
ye de ne ye
enye
Zach
say minimum say
advance in 2 years
3 years na nyajibu enye
at least for the 3 months and 3 months 3 months there be 3 months 1 month be any penny
mama yanka other years me say rent ye de ye
there be 2 years
my cast much tie who see akatua tua
2 years 3 years
e ka bibia se bosome kura wo dan ka ye ka se wo dan ka ye 500 Ghana si tua ne bosome bia ubedwane
ebefa
me na mka che ubedwane
ene ye chen
uko UK ma
every month bia
uko UK ma Jack £1,000 a month bosome so ye so tua wo
no ye
asa na other bills abeka ho
bia no ai ni susu
e ba cho ayi
bia no ai ni susu
ha de ne ye
baba
me enjoy rent nko ade me defend am pama cho mama fa yi ho ne ba sa ho rent system de nti but other areas ni say at least nyoma bi wo ha wo koto a ye beto kakran asa na oyi afiwo bi asa na ni sikabum so tire me chena say ena yi card ye ba ni digitalization hu nsem ye kenken e ya de ba ko a se ye nyina de hu hyema e betia corruption the free system ni
no it's true
so tire me chena say enye mfa ho ne aban a wote so so obi ye ne na echina ba foforo ba na woto aso a ye koyanim no ebe boy corruption the free system nim
say and the good and the payroll ghost names out because of FNC ama sa at first no ghost names ni aba hu na dey we nya because after no you have to verify with your Ghana card and be before
say kwa you to kwan a say sika e de tu eboto ni sa nyoma ni nyina na e free ho ade no kwa kotua eno ana o card ana so be ye transfer papa na koto company na account ni sa nyoma aban ho na be kwa aban ho straight anya afi na obi gina chen se be 4 man between scam me na wan ni nyina no be kate ni nyina de free ho nti eno no and the squatting or say New York baby otie no 2,500 per month for 2 bedrooms or see New York New Jersey Bridgewater obedi dey say dey we ba Ghana ha o dey tena ho
2,000
o ya ka se chiwa 2,500
$2,500
yes
2 bedroom
I don't know what is $2,000 so the bag Ghana cedis ma
mommy I told you some brand for voices ni mo na fei na call the second part of the show ha ye wi ano
award monza award monza and wa bra say FN say o I just zongo na o say okwa I just zongo wa Hausa for hine wo yati aijezongo ne yire se yati aijezongo ne yire ze fen zekia aka akite oboge ende eye akite boge ende na woda enti Hausa for hine a owo yati aijezongo ne yire zekia okay ende na woda we fe
haji no
awadi monza ona se
we do hu ya no se akwa ba haji
yeah.
Ghana rent system is far better than the UK. You won't get money to pay for the rent for let's say 6 months at a go. 2 months self will be very difficult. Stevenson. And the way
hombre.
And yes, I can.
Send rent no and quantity hotel.
Abranti we say na come be kind of message. Sa baba yara no.
Baba Yara.
Baba Yara.
Baba Yara. Oh, Yara.
Also, they have.
I say I picked £2 yesterday when going to work. International Yara. Yara Major Wanye. Obey home system. They won't go down the Indian patrol. There can be a there can be a young to us. I don't know my client. May do as more palm free coffee. Musano. Obebre on a catcher. Young to us. Okay. Yaboso Kakra Kanafi. Ya de koye ni ma kopim say ye be line ama etiefo ene ya hwefo so do ma dwenkyere ede aba Henry Asante Chum a cheche nwom kakra efa Black Stars ya kwantuo ayetu ewo Afcon ene enidaso edaso ho se Ghana ebetimi qualify ede akọ Morocco 2025
Mejibi yeche sabi me nipa me nkasa because of the amete and na be amete nti ya amanfo kano nyansan enim se dodo no aboto enim se dodo no abemu abu na ohwe commentaries on the team. A lot of them have given up, but let's not forget it is not the end of the road. I will say we have to fight until the final whistle in both games, because the both qualifiers where we are, it does not mean that your national team and I Black Stars and as almost in future. Into the MSN there were two crucial games. Bakuye Fiada, Bakuye Joada. There will be dream be it is a order. There will be dream be Nipano the right to think in that manner and also raise consent, especially when in our last 4 matches results have not gone our way. I mean, my only problem is when we resort to insults and accusations. But aside that, I did be a genuine consent, be a legitimate, we put you across. And in times like this, when the team has gone 4 games without a single win, and you're normal, but we are focused on ensuring that you're too much as a hakano, if in the end we are lucky enough to make it, we will be more than happy and overly elated going to Morocco. At the end of the qualifiers, Manotu Sumura Susanko Base. We just have to dwell on the positives, look ahead into the future, and hopefully when the World Cup qualifiers resume in March, World Cup. The enemy say we are fighting until the final whistle in both matches. Angola, we will go and sweat and fight. It's the same way in against war. Even though at this point it is not entirely in our hands. Unlike time I shot, your destiny was in our hands. Now we have to win our 2 matches and hope that Sudan ever slip in their 2 matches. It is possible. However, we just have to focus on our job, go out there, do the work, win our matches, and then we will see what happens in the end.
It is possible. I know you Henry Chuma Sante or say possible self con me Akobi. Abubakar Watara, a head coach at the House of Folk. As they say, the Yome Kuyi. Now, or she said the team Nisi Copa. In film, you know, coping being by me and San A. Diano. How scrub it me or more on there on betting media conquer Africa.
If you are putting all the forces together, the fans, the board, the management, the playing body, and everything, I think we can get a good result. Today we have a young team. We have a very, very young team. I know it's 1-2 years coming. We can contest in Africa with these people. Inshallah. Ask the fans to continue support the team. Me as coach, one day I can go. The players can go. But you are there. You can't change the club, you can't go anywhere. You can criticize, but the insult is no good, Because
a coach Abubakar Watara, Asante Kotoko head coach Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum. Ono so achechim. Kwaya Asante Kotoko team no. Faso do mu youth players no. Ayen kakran. Na omababeka a senior team no.
They are training very well. The coaches are doing very well. It's just a matter of time, and then we'll give some of them the opportunity to play. And at the moment, I think we have about 5 of them we have identified who are always training with the first team for purposes of adaptation. Once they are able to adapt, I'm sure they will be good to go. So we travel with them for both home games and away games. They see what happens in the dressing room. I remember the first day Kodia joined the team, we were about singing in the dressing room, and Vitus got up, was singing and dancing, and then your colleague Beku prompted me. I think that was at Enyinase. He prompted me that I should look at Vitus. I mean, he's now well settled in the team, so he's dancing, singing, he's happy. And then Kodia was just seated and was watching everybody in the dressing room. But then when we went for the next game, I realized that Kodia was also active this time around. So these are the ways to integrate them into the team. First, we want adaptation to occur. Once adaptation occurs, we try to give them the opportunity when they need be. So all is well with the youth team, and the alignment between the first team and the youth team is so great, is so good that I'm sure the transition wouldn't be difficult if we give them the opportunity to play.
I know Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum, the twaso say reports are eba and it's a goalkeeper and the Frederick Asare and Pennyfogusu pushino say on extending the contract and Fama Kumase Asante Kotoko. Na yenremu echire say the moye den say Asare ebesa de nsa ahye krata ase atoa aye ne contract so de makotoko ebi adache ebesesa na yenremu ni bi kire say nani nye ekwan a ene wadago ya hye ne ya start Asare ona ye mistake ya omo ye nyini film onya de wasa we supporters nsemo ade be china coach anidi ede Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum ayi no na Kamara beda post nim nti e kamia se de supporters ne be ye bia no na e ka ababe ka coach ne decision obeteki na for no Asare ote bench Blasters ye nei wafiri mu no ahye abrante ne papa we ene nsem kakra ye di ego ye nche ne kakra na afi ye ma ye tiefo ne ahwefo so bre no mo so emrem no mo de so mo ewo no mo emfa emeka ho Michael Ajmedu asem nka nkere mo se Ghana kra de utimi kopa ofiura achew se mesre mo efiura mpa chew osumi de nyoma nkoyi mambosume ba akumienu na memfa nyimfiri ho abochire de no way ho ye ni achew pa ho ntimi nkoye sade na ewo ho yanya kakra Robert Chase na ba fo nto aso na fizaki to mi na yema atifo ni ahwefo nso emrem kakra
yeah kakra I like the confidence yeah watara de kasano and say match is expected from him jibo ya mfane say ombrana onfa has be battle relegation until now or get us of closer to the top 4
rent as na sa manfo ni jiho Mr. Kokwa Mwakon. Okay. Afo papa wasem pa.
Let's wait penasem.
Ese me introduce you man.
Mpacho kameni beji.
Or say for rent here you have to pay at the beginning of the month, and if you don't pay before the 5th of the month you'll be charged for late payment.
Hey.
Ya who are the kwai?
Jibo they can wasem da foforo. Chain.
What have to aso?
Chain. But you see Watara Jumani here to get House of Folk back to the glory days.
So Kwame Abedi you know. Also send a message say when you came here did you leave any money on the floor for somebody to take? And I walk up over
there. Interesting.
You never kwaba nti kwane akohese benya bi from ho.
They form they forget.
Unya you obisi when you be anto na go pay you na pa get to no obefa.
Dala kwa say hu bisa.
Enye komo kana pa enye komo. Debele enye komo.
Kurobia no sika ketwe wom no ehi on wo chen kese no than UK.
Say ketwa no na is a psychology of man.
Ketwa
na one we be kese. Now the issue is that big teams when you have confidence you need consistency. So what we make has any confidence no. And they jibo umpo has team ni say omni obi we bo manya akukudo if you can go to Takwa and beat Mediema. Enye easy. And any idea go stars enya man for should not write them out of the picture and even the conversation. On 7 nations will be what checking nations after moving against Ediana and Odomano. How the Jan started says sorry amom. So Watara Kasa we our Kasano. the next game against Karela cannot be a bad result. It's a consistency, no, at Twaso. So the next game we will see Watara winning.
Okay.
Now, on Ogum and the integration of the youth team, I mean, every coach behind need a project. You need to leave a mark. So we want to see how things will go. But I'm sorry, you know, it's dicey. And then November, in 2 months' time, Justice Blake contract banned. And also so far, you who is any echo. I think the Kotoko team must do something about it. And now my Blake, okay, even if Kotoko decide to say, oh, back to Samba Ablo, no, I'm a Blake bencher. Okay, Blake free bench bar on drop the quality so to some extent or more than needed competition. So my Blake now decides phobia bar somebody of Blaze magnitude, the love from the fans, his experience in the league, his commitment, it will cost the club more than renewing Blaze contract. Okay, the same thing about Fred Kasa.
Before you why now you line Kakebi.
Maminchia my friend my sweet wife Yakope. Minya kuma Victorious Collins. Ni wife.
Okay, na unya yere.
Minya
yere dey say wow yere.
Ye ka say wotie ewo New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Na da beno ba fa Victoria.
Asa we fa there. Na say okoyenche. And she's now settling in. Until Bibia
Onya no me fa
nko. Obeko.
Na say business view of that aje feeling same.
But Collins is doing fine. He's okay.
Yeah. Say business here osa kofa buy. Say mu nyina ma so mu bi. E ho dede aba for man. Hey.
Fa kakaka.
The captain so